Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. It all comes down to tonight. Denver teachers are voting right now on whether to strike. At issue here is pay, incentives, and respect. So let's walk you through how this could play out. For starters, it takes a 2/3 majority to approve a strike. The earliest a strike could begin is next Monday, January 28th. The state, though, could be called in to assist in negotiations, but that would not necessarily prevent a walkout. Voting should end tonight at 9 o'clock. A decision should come down soon after that. We'll bring you that just the moment it comes in. Well, we have some new video tonight showing the site of a deadly avalanche on Green Mountain. The skier killed has been identified as Aaron Took of Aspen. The avalanche is believed to have spanned 500 feet with a height of 600 feet. And heavy snow and wind meant some kids got an even longer weekend today. And while students loved it, parents, not all of them, were on board. That has Denver 7's Jason Grenauer going 360 on what goes into a snow day decision.
This was the scene this morning in some parts of Douglas County. The school district made the call to close all schools and cancel all activities. According to the district's website, it was due to blowing snow, wind chill, and a blizzard warning affecting a portion of the county. But let's dive deeper on whether or not schools should be closed when a storm hits. To start, the Douglas County School District is huge, 850 plus square miles from Highlands Ranch all the way to Larkspur. If you ask the district how they make the call, they'll say it comes down to one thing: safety. Safety is a top priority, according to today's cancellation announcement. They also have a full page on their website describing how and when they make that call. A blizzard warning within a certain time frame, like this morning's, prompts a closure.
You're the one making sure the schools are safe for all the students to come in the morning.
Doug Coe even sent us this video of overnight spotters showing how the snow call is made, even in such a big district where conditions vary. Guess what else varied? Response to their closure news.
I don't think there was enough to be out of school.
Some parents online also disagreed with the decision. Jesse wrote, "Hopefully it actually starts snowing," eye roll emoji. And Greta brought up, "Trying to find daycare last minute." She also sent us these pictures from Roxborough showing clean sidewalks, commenting, "There was no reason to close school. People have jobs. You prepare for minor snow." But there were parents who thought the district made the right call.
When you think about kids walking to school in the morning or driving to school in the morning, I think it was an important call for that reason.
Trish commented, "The wind is brutal. Can't imagine our kids standing at bus stops." And Marie said, "Thank you for doing the right thing." And then there were parents that just understood.
I believe the buses all come out of Castle Rock, and it's always worse there.
And Jana said, "While you obviously can't please everyone, you've made the right call for students, teachers, and staff today." The group that could agree on the snow day, that'd be the kids.
I was super excited because I didn't get all my homework done, so now I have time to get it done.
Let's bring it back to that lost day. Doug Coe schools, they tell us there are extra days built into the calendar, and since this is the first and only snow day so far this year, it won't have to be made up. Reporting in Douglas County, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
So parents, students, staff, I know there's a lot of opinions on snow days in Colorado. We'd love to hear your thoughts or hear your perspective. Please email us at 360@thedenverchannel.com or just send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. Colorado's flu season does not appear to be slowing down, but it doesn't seem to be getting worse. That's the good news. The state reports that just shy now of 1,400 people have been sick enough to go to the hospital this season. That's up from 200 from last week. Another 4 outbreaks also have been reported in long-term care facilities, bringing the total to 18 of those. And then sadly, 1 child has died from the flu in the metro area this month. Now, the season's flu shot appears to be a pretty good match for the strain this year. And if you haven't gotten a flu shot, probably a good idea to get one soon. Serious movement tonight on a measure that could briefly reopen the federal government. But even if it passes, it's a big if. There's no guarantee government contractors will get back pay. Denver 7's Liz Gilardi introduces us to one of those workers just trying to make ends meet.
It's just been a long time. You wake up and you're like, oh, well, I'm not going to work today.
A routine and a job he enjoys. That's when Keith Hendrickson thrives.
myself, I have bipolar and ADHD.
But this past month, the government shutdown has turned his routine upside down. Keith works as a contractor in shipping and receiving at federal offices in Boulder. His coworkers have various disabilities too.
Many of our folks would not be working if it weren't for this program, so it provides a critical piece of their life.
Bayad Enterprises manages those federal contracts through a program called Ability One, providing jobs and support for people with disabilities. Keith relies on those paychecks. After the last one, there wasn't much left. Then the checks stopped coming.
It was enough to cover the rent and my basic bills, and then I had $50. And that was about it.
And unlike regular federal employees, contractors don't have the same security or guarantees.
The situation is especially tenuous for federal contractors because there's really no guarantee that these folks are going to receive back pay or be made whole at the end of all this.
It's frustrating.
Keith is dealing with that uncertainty, wondering when he can get back into his routine.
If we can work, we would love to. I've always enjoyed my job.
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
The state tells us more than 2,500 Coloradans who work for the federal government have now filed for unemployment. 13% of those are federal contractors. First Grand Doozy, now Velarama. That music festival announced today it's not going to be coming back this year. Organizers claim instead they will put their resources into the Colorado Classic. That is a cycling event they also run. Well, this has been your Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for joining us. Check back. We'll have another one later for you tonight. And download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.